Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, it was very melodious. Dipandanu, illendiya. Andal Tiruvadigalai Charanam. So welcome all of you, and I'm really grateful that all of you are coming and uh, joining every time we have this session. This this year, these sessions of Tiruppavai, they are an offering to Lord Ram and the temple that is coming up in Ayodhya. So this is a small service that we can do, a vacha kainkariam. And by listening to this, all of you are also doing the same service. Hare Krishna. We will continue with where we left. Last time we saw that Andal is glorifying the anger of Lord Ram. How Lord Ram got angry on Ravan because he was shooting arrows at Hanuman. And when he saw that, he started fighting with Ravan very seriously. Till then, he was not so serious in fighting with him. Mm. And this kind of anger is very much appreciated by devotees because this anger is towards the Bhagavata Virodhi. Anybody who is opposed to devotees, like Ravan was trying to harm Lord Hanuman. So this kind of anger is very much appreciated by the devotees. And they see that how the Lord is always there to protect us. So going ahead, Andal and her friends, they go to the house of the next girl. There are two more girls who are left out and they have to be woken up. So these are very senior girls in the group. And Andal goes to their house. Now this is now the 14th Pasuram. Yes. Yeah, no, sorry. 13th one. 13th one. So in the 13th Pasuram, Andal goes to this particular friend's house. And since they were singing about Lord Ram's anger over there, glorifying the anger of Lord Ram towards Ravan because he offended Hanuman, they continue the same theme. They are saying, Pullinvai Kindanai, Pollarakanai, Killik Kalendanai, Kirtimai Padipoi. So in this way, Andal is saying that Hanuman was attacked by Ravan in front of Lord Ram. But there was another devotee. He was attacked by Ravan in the absence of Lord Ram. Who is that? Jatayu. When Ravan came and when he attacked Jatayu, Lord Ram was not present. He had gone behind Marich. And Jatayu gave a very tough fight to Ravan. But in the end, we know that Ravan, in, he, he, he cut the wings of Jatayu and he was so badly injured. His wings were cut and he was bleeding everywhere and he just fell down to the ground. And he was just somehow holding on his life air just to see Lord Ram. And when Lord Ram came there and he saw Jatayu, he was so upset that he had considered Jatayu like to be like his father. And he was very upset to see what had happened, that Ravan had so badly he had cut his wings and he was so miserably injured, bleeding. And that time, Jatayu had very, very less time with him. He knew that he is going to pass away anytime. He was just holding on to his life, holding on to his breath, just to give the important message to Lord Ram. So he told Lord Ram this important message in a very crisp and clear manner, in a very short and crisp manner. He told Lord Ram that Ravan, this Ravan, he has taken away my life and also he has abducted Sita. So it's a very beautiful verse. I'll just say that. So he says, Sadevi mama cha prana Ravaneno mayam hritam. So this Ravan, he has taken away, he has kidnapped Sita Devi and also my life here, my life. So he put both the things in the same sentence by saying Sadevi mamacha prana Ravaneno mayam hritam, and he completed giving the message before he passed away from that body. And then when Lord Ram heard this, he was so upset. First of all, that Sita was being kidnapped by Ravan, and secondly, Jatayu was so badly injured. He was such a well-wisher of Lord Ram and also a friend of Dasharath. So Lord Ram was very, very unhappy. And also he was worried that how will he get Sita back? So that time Jatayu, he gave very assuring words. He spoke very assuring words to Lord Ram. That's why over here Andal is saying, um, pull in Y. Pull, the first word itself, pull in Y, pull in Y. In Y means, pull means bird. In Y means a bird that spoke very auspicious words. So it seems Jatayu, though he was in such a bad, devastated state, he spoke very auspicious words to Lord Ram, very assuring words. What did he say? Jatayu said, Valmiki Bhagwan says this. Vindo nama muhurto sahu nachaka kutstaso budhat vipranashtam dhana kshipram tatswami pratipadyate. Rama, don't worry. Sita has been kidnapped in the muhurta called as Vindan. And in this muhurta, if anything is being lost, the owner will get that thing back. So don't worry. Since Ravan kidnapped Sita in the muhurta called Vindan, you will definitely get Sita back. It's just a matter of time. Please have patience. You will definitely get Sita back. So before dying, Jatayu spoke this very reassuring words to Lord Ram. So he did two things. First thing he said, he told Lord Ram that Ravan kidnapped Sita, and he also gave these assuring words, very auspicious words to Lord Ram. And then he passed away. So then, in this way, they are glorifying. Andal is glorifying Lord Ram over here, and she says that while fighting Ravan, Ram also remembered this Jatayu, the Jatayu who was attacked by Ravan in his absence. So he fought with great anger now with Ravan. So how did he fight with Ravan when he remembered Jatayu? So all this is happening in the midst of the fight. Initially, Lord Ram was fighting very soberly. Then he saw that Hanuman is being attacked. Then he became very serious in fighting. Then he remembered Jatayu. So now his anger was like much, much more. So what did he do? Killik kalaindane kirtimai paadi poi killik kalaindan. That means when we sort some leafy vegetables, we do like this, pinching. So he just pinched Ravan and like threw him out. Just he killed him like we pinch a leafy vegetable and separate it. Killik kalaindan. That is what it means. So let us sing his glories. Kirtimai. Kirti means his glories. Padipoi. Let us sing his glories. But we know that Lord Ram did not kill Ravan so easily. First of all, he went to Lanka after so much help of the Vanaras. And after that, he the war went on for several days because first, all these Indrajit, Kumbhakarna, all these people came. And even when Ravan came himself, Lord Ram on the first day he we know that he broke his helmet, his chariot, flag, and all that, and made him Nirayuda Pani. He made him completely. He destroyed all his weapons, and he said he gave him a chance. He said, go back, and come tomorrow now." And then Ravan went back ashamed, and he came back the next day. So Ram gave him one chance, and later also when it was actually time to kill Ravan, Agastya Muni came and reminded Lord Ram that you chant the Aditya Hridaya mantra, then only you can kill him. So Lord Ram chanted the Aditya Hridaya mantra, and we know how when his head was being cut, every time a new head was growing, finally chanted the Aditya Hridaya mantra and shot an arrow in his chest, and this way Ravan was killed. But here Andal is saying that Killi Kalandan, that means just like we uproot a very weak grass or a weed, or we just pinch a leafy vegetable and separate it. Lord Ram killed him like that. Actually, Lord Ram killed him very easily, but he only delayed his killing because the Lord is so compassionate that he wants to give some opportunities even to the demons. So he was thinking that just like Vibhishan came, in case Ravan also has some change in heart, if he also gets transformed, then we can always give him shelter and forgive him for whatever he has done. So Lord Ram kept forgiving him several times. Forgiving him means I mean, not forgiving, but he kept giving him many opportunities. So when he said the other day that go back and come tomorrow, Lord Ram expected that now that he has seen my valor, he may have some change in his heart, in change in his mind, and he may come and seek forgiveness and take shelter. So he kept giving such chances to Ravan. But when he saw that he was a very tough nut and he was not going to change, he was not going to uh, ask for forgiveness or take shelter, then Lord Ram finally killed him using the Aditya Hridaya mantra. So this verse that Lord Ram says that I can just I can with my two fingers I can just pinch anybody. Pinch means just uproot anybody and throw them away. He says that when he speaks to Sugriv. So he tells Sugriva that when Vibhishan came, we know that Sugriva and others are opposing that the Sugriv is a brother of our enemy. We should not take him in our camp. That time, Lord Ram and all of them were having some kind of debate. Finally, Lord Ram told him that no, we must take Vibhishan. And then he said that actually, whether it is Vibhishan or Ravan, it doesn't matter. He says very nicely to Sugriva, he says, Valmiki Bhagavan says this, Pishacham Danavan Yakshan, Prithivyam Chaiva Rakshasan, Angulyagrena Tanham Hanyam Michan Hari Ganeshwara. Whether it is a Pishacha or a Danava or a Yaksha or a Rakshasa, let it be anyone, Sugriva. If he comes to me, what can I do? What will I do? Angulyagrena. Angulyagrena means with the tip of my fingers. With the tip of my two fingers, I can just, this way, I can just kill them, finish them off. I don't need anybody. I don't need any Vanasena. I don't need anything. I can do it myself, he said. Hanyam Icham Hari Ganeshwara. If I so desire, my two fingertips are enough, he said. So that is what we do, right? When we have to pluck some coriander or something like that, fenugreek leaves, we just use two fingers and separate the leaves from the stem. That is what Lord Ram told over here. And the same phrase Andal uses Killik Karendan. Killik Karendan means Agrena Tan Hanya. That is what it means over here in Tamil. So this is the parallel that Andal uses over here. And then Andal tells this girl who is inside that so we are all going to now she's saying that how Lord Ram he remembered the sacrifice of Jatayu and then he fought with Ram. Lord Ram fought with Ravan in this way with great anger and killed him. And we are going to sing his glories. So she says that all the girls have already gone ahead. Pillaigal ellarum Pavai Kalam Pukkar. Pavai Kalam is the place where all the girls are supposed to meet, gather before they go ahead. So that is like a big ground, Maidan. So she says Pillaigal means all the other, even the younger girls, the new girls, those who are new to our group. Pillaigal means the younger ones. Even they have gone ahead to the Pavai Kalam. Pavai Kalam is a place where they are going to gather. And you are still sleeping. Wake up and come out. So then Andal says, okay, I'll give you an indication that it's already time to wake up. She says, Velli எழுந்து வியாழம் உறங்கிற்று. So she says that just come out and see the constellation of the stars in the sky. What has happened? That many auspicious stars are now visible. So when you see that, I mean, there are some planets, not stars, there are some planets or some stars also, they are visible in the morning time, just before sunrise. So you can see that if you come out now. So that itself is a sign that it is already, just about to, the sun, it's just before sunrise. And similarly, uh, in Ramayana we see this Valmiki Bhagwan, he says, Nakshatrediti Daivatye, Nakshatrediti Daivatye, Socha Santyeshu Panchasu. So in Ramayana also, Lord Valmiki Bhagwan speaks about the stars. I'll come to that, but we'll see the reply of this girl from inside. So this girl who is inside, she says, "Hey, what are you talking about? All this constellation and all? I don't understand all that. I only know one thing. When Lord Ram was born, I only know how the constellation of the stars in the sky was at that time." She says that there were many things which were very prominent, like the sun planet, then the Shani planet, then Guru and Shukra, and like this. So these 4 5 planets were in the Ucham. Ucham means they were very prominently shining. So that is like very auspicious for a chart. We all have a birth chart, na? Nakshatra chart or a Kundali. So in Ram's horoscope, when he was born, these 4 or 5 planets, they were very prominent. They were shining in the sky. And this girl says, I only know about that. And for me, every day I see everything to be like that. I don't know any other thing that you're talking about. So then Andal says, okay, if you don't want to see the constellation today, I'll give you another example. She says, another indication that now it's morning. She says, Pullum Silam Binakan, that come out and see that birds are chirping. Pull also means birds. Silam Binakan. Podari Kandinai. The birds are chirping, my dear friend. And she says, Podari Kandinai. This friend, it seems, has very beautiful eyes. Podari. Her eyes are so beautiful. Her eyes are like an enemy to the flower, because flowers are very beautiful and her eyes are so beautiful that the flowers consider her eyes to be like their rivals. So she says, Podari Kanninai. Uh, oh, beautiful eyed friend, please wake up and see and come and hear that the birds are chirping. And don't you know where else birds were chirping like this in Ramlila? Andal tells them that, do you remember when Lord Ram was going to Pampa Sarovar? So when Lord Ram was going to Pampa Sarovar, what happened on the way? Very close to Pampa Sarovar, Valmiki Bhagwan says that the birds were chirping very beautifully, and he describes what kind of birds. कोयष्टिभिः चार्जुनकैः शतपत्रैश्च कीरकैः. All these kinds of birds, they were all chirping, it seems, in the Pampa Sarovar. And in Pampa Sarovar, Lord Ram went and he met Shabari. So Shabari was such a great ascetic lady and such a devotee that Andal is reminding this girl about Shabari also. She says that just like Shabari was living in Pampa Sarovar, and what did she do? She was living in this beautiful Pampa where such nice birds were chirping like they are chirping right now. And the Shabari, she was always in association with her spiritual master and other Bhagavatas who were living in the ashram. And she continued to live over there just because she wanted to see Lord Ram with her own eyes. So that is a perfection of one's eyes. And she wanted to perfect her eyes by seeing Lord Ram, by having his darshan. And you should also make your eyes perfect by coming out and seeing Lord Ram. So why are you sleeping? Let us follow in the footsteps of Shabari. So how she glorified Lord Ram, how she took darshan of Lord Ram, and you are still sleeping. Palli kidatiyo, pavaini nannalal. Palli kidatiyo. Palli means you're still in the bed. You're sleeping like a doll. Pavai means you're still sleeping like a doll. Ni nannalal. On this auspicious day, you're still sleeping. Kallan tavirndu. give up this cheating mentality that you can experience the Lord or these divine experiences alone. That is completely cheating mentality. You should come in the group, come in the association of all the devotees, all the Bhagavatas, and then only you should experience the love of God or devotional service to the Lord. So come outside. So when this girl hears that, she comes out and she joins the group. Then quickly going ahead, they go to the house of the next girl. And when they go to this girl's house, Andal, she understands that this girl, this particular friend, she was very fond of Chitrakoot, all the pastimes of Chitrakoot in Ramayana. And because she was so fond of, why was she fond of Chitrakoot? The main reason was that when Lord Ram was sent on exile on Vanvas, Lord Ram passed through so many places after going to Guha's place, Shringi Berapuram, and then he went to Bharadwaj ashram. And in Bharadwaj ashram, he was told that Bharadwaja Muni told him that Chitrakoot is a nice place for you to spend your period of Vanavas. Go and stay there. It's a very beautiful forest. So Lord Ram went to Chitrakoot. And it seems till that point, Lord Ram was he was not very happy. He was quite sad that he has left Ayodhya because Ayodhya, Sarayu, everything was very dear to him. And he was feeling bad that he has left Ayodhya now and he's going away. But when he came to Chitrakoot, he became very happy because it seems Chitrakoot was very closely resembling to Ayodhya. Everything over there was very closely resembling to Ayodhya. All the whole atmosphere over there, the trees, the flowers, the creepers, the mountains, and the Mandakini river was reminding Lord Ram of Sarayu river in Ayodhya. So he was very happy when he saw this Chitrakoot. And when they all reached there, Lord Ram, he told Sita that, hey Sita, now that we have come to this Chitrakoot, this is so closely resembling to Ayodhya. And I'm sure we can spend our 14 years of exile over here happily. I will have, I'll feel a lot of happiness staying here in Chitrakoot in the presence of Lakshman and yourself. So this is what he said. And they continue to stay in Chitrakoot. So and whatever time they spent over there, they were very happy in each other's company over there. And this girl, this friend, in the 14th Pasuram, this girl is very fond of Chitrakoot because she knows that Chitrakoot forest gave a lot of happiness to Lord Ram, and Lord Ram, Lakshman, and Sita. So what she does is she has a backyard and she has converted, or she has given it the form of Chitrakoot, and she has grown all those flowers like the same flowers that grew in Chitrakoot. She is growing those kind of flowers over here, and everything is just like very similar to Chitrakoot. So she has made a model of Chitrakoot over here, just a model, a replica of Chitrakoot in her backyard. And when Andal sees this beautiful Chitrakoot like replica garden in her backyard, she gives her the same. She wakes her up by giving some indications about her garden itself. So she says that Ungal Pulakkadai Thotattu Vaviyul. So here Andal is using some flowers as indications that now it's early morning, dawn time, and time to wake up. So Andal is telling this girl, hey, my dear friend, look, Ungal Pulakkadai. Ungal Pulakkadai means in your backyard, Totattu Vaviyul. In the backyard garden, Totam means a garden. There is a Vavi. Vavi means it's like a very big well. So such wells are existing even now in many temples. These wells are there. So it's a very big well which has a very broad opening, and then there'll be a spiral staircase for one to go inside. They can climb down and they can access the water over there. Some, and this girl had this kind of a vapi vavi. and it is called as Nadavapi. And in this well, she had grown different kinds of flowers, similar to lotuses and others. So Andal is saying that in this well of yours, Sengalanir Vainigalndu Ambalavai Kumbinakan. She says, hey, there are two kinds of flowers in your well, and look what has happened. The Sengalanir flower, that is name of a flower, the Sengalanir flower has blossomed, and the Sengalanir is like the lotus flower. So we know that lotus blossoms when the sun rises. And Andal is saying that the Ambal Pushpam, Ambal is another flower, Kumbinakan. So this Ambal flower has closed its petals. So Ambal flower opens in moonrise and it closes when the sun rises. And the Sengalnir flower, it blossoms when the sun rises and it closes when the moon rises. So in this way, these two flowers are being described by Andal, and these flowers, it seems, are present in Chitrakoot, which Valmiki Bhagwan also describes. So this girl, just to remember that, and she wants that if whenever Lord Ram and Sita, if they come to her house, they should feel like at home. They should feel like Chitrakoot. So expecting that to happen someday, she has kept this replica of Chitrakoot in her backyard. And another,
Mataji,
yes.
can you just tell us, repeat the name of those flowers?
Yeah. Sengalunir. It's written a second line. Sengalunir. Sengalnir. This is similar to lotus. It blossoms in sunrise. And then ambal. Ambal means that flower. Ambal is name of another flower that closes when the sun rises. So Andal is giving this as an indication that look, in your own well, this huge well that you have made like Chitrakoot, the Sengalnir flowers have blossomed, which means the sun is about to rise. And look, the Ambal flowers are all closing, they have all closed their petals. But this girl inside, she is not ready to, listen to that. She is not ready to take that argument. She tells Andal that no, no, all of you girls are too eager to go and start the vrata. That's why all of you have actually opened the Sengalnir flowers. You have actually manually you have opened the petals of the Sengalnir flowers and you have closed the Ambal flowers by your hands. Just to say that now it is early morning. Then Andal says, oh my God, we are not talking about any other flowers in the town. We are talking about the flowers in your well. And the well is so deep. We are all so small. We are small girls, Sirumiyar girl. We cannot climb down and enter your well through the spiral staircase. Why? How can we open and close these flowers? Another beautiful thing over here is about these flowers. Um, Lord Ram's eyes, they are like lotuses. Dashrath also says, Ramo Rajiva Lochana. And Sita's face is like a like moon, like Chandra. And so when these flowers, when these flowers see Lord Ram, they blossom. And when another flowers, when they see Mother Sita's face, they blossom. Like because it is like Ram's eyes are like lotuses, and also he is Raghukula Nandan, or so he's from the Surya dynasty. So the Sengalnir flowers, they blossom. And when Sita, her face is like the moon, so the Ambal flowers, they blossom. This also comes in Ramayana. So with all this knowledge, this girl has planted these flowers. So Andal says that we cannot go inside and open and close these flowers. What are you talking? Okay, I'll give you another indication. Listen to this. செங்கல் பொடிக்கூரை வன்பல் தவர் தவர் தங்கள் திருக்கோயில் செங்கிடுவான் போதந்தார். She says that, see, these yatis, sengal podikurai vanpal tavar tavar. That means this yati means sannyasis. Can you see? You come out and see these sannyasis, they are all holding their tridandas and they are going towards the temple because they have the keys of the temple. And we have this many Divya Desams are there in South India. And in Divya Desam, many of the Divya Desams, the main key of the temple will be with the sannyasi over there, or he's called the Jiyar. So when he gives the key, the temple is opened and the worship starts in the morning. So Anda is telling this girl that you come out and see the sannyasis are going holding their tridanda with the keys in their hand to open the temples, because now it's that right time, that dawn time to open the temple and begin the worship. And she describes that how are these sannyasis. They are have the three things about them is very white. One thing is that their teeth are very white. Then they wear a yagyopavitam. That is also very that is white in color. And on the tridanda in South India, they will have a white flag on the in the end of the tridanda. So that is called as Jantu Nivaranam. When they go to take a bath in the holy river or the pond, with that white cloth in the which is in that tridanda, they, if there are any flies or anything like that, any jantu in the river, they first move it aside like this, and then they will take a dip. That is called as jantu nivaranam. So these three things should be always white. So she's saying that, see, these sannyasis who have these three white things with them, they are going, they are already left. You can see them. They are going to open the temple. Then Andal reminds this girl that, oh, by the way, you had told us, right, yesterday, last night, that what had you told us? You told us, all of you, please go and take good rest. Nobody should keep any alarm clock or anything like that. I will come and wake everybody up in time, and I will do that service for everybody, and then all of you can wake up and then we'll go. So you were supposed to come and wake us up first, right? Andal reminds her of this. எங்களை முன்னம் எழுப்புவான் வாய் பேசும் எங்களை முன்னம் எழுப்புவான். That you had said last night that you will wake up first and then you will come to all of us and wake us up. Vai pesum? Vai pesum means, oh, it looks like all that is just lip service. We don't see anything in your action. Just like Dasharath Maharaj. When Vishwamitra came, Dasharath Maharaj, in his great excitement, he went and, oh, he welcomed Vishwamitra. Please come. I have become so fortunate. Our whole Ayodhya has become fortunate just by your coming. How can I serve you? I will do everything that you desire. Just order me. And please consider that whatever is your desire, it is like granted. And I will do everything that you desire. So this Dasharath Maharaj, in his great um, enthusiasm to serve Vishwamitra and in great haste, he promised that he will do everything that he desires, that Vishwamitra desires. And then what happened? We know that Vishwamitra, when he said that give me your son Ram, then immediately Dasharath Maharaj took a back foot. He said, no. Actually, Ram, he is just, he's Shuna Shodasha Varsho me, Rama Rajiva Lochana. He's a 16-year-old boy. What can he do to fight with your Rakshasas? I will come. He said, I am such a, I am enough single-handedly. I will come and fight all the Rakshasas. And then he said that actually, even I'm not needed to go. I'll send my Sena. My Sena, my soldiers are enough. They will go and do the job for you. So he kept taking up back foot. So Andal is saying, oh, you're exactly acting like Dasharath Maharaj. He gave his word, and then he kept backtracking. So you also told us yesterday that you are the one. You will come and wake all of us up, and now look what you're doing. We don't see that in action, and you are not even ashamed. You are still sleeping. All of us have got up and come. Then Andal tells her that come out now and let us go and take darshan of Lord Ram, our sweet Lord. How is he? Sangodu Sakkaram Hindum Tadakkayan Pangaya Kannane Pade Lorembavai. Lord Ram is waiting with his Chanka Chakra and everything in his hands. Lord Ram was always with two hands when during Ram Leela. Atmanam Manusham Mani. But there are some instances when Lord Ram gave his four-handed darshan to some people, like Mandodari. After killing Ravan, Lord gave his four-handed form vision to Mandodari. So she says that, oh, you are Lord Narayan himself. So like that, she reminds her that come and let us perfect our eyes and let us perfect our words by going and seeing this Lord who is waiting for us with Shankha, Chakra and everything in his hand, and let us sing his glories. Pangaya Kannane Padilo. He is lotus eyed. Pangaya Kannan means lotus eyed one. Come, let us sing his glories. So then this girl wakes up and she also joins Andal in her um, in the group. Going to the 15th Pasuram, very interesting Pasuram. Like this is like the cream. So this girl inside, she has already heard this conversation somewhat because she is the immediately next door neighbor, na. So when this girl heard about all this, Pangaya Kannane, Padilo Rembavai, Sangodu San, like in this, I'll go back. So in the last two, second last and last line, if you see, they were singing Sangodu Sakkaram Yendum Tadakkayan. The Lord Ram is holding Shankha Chakra and all that in his hand. Pangaya Kannane, his eyes are like lotus flowers. Padelo Rembavai, let us sing his glories. So when this girl, when this 10th friend over here, when she hears this, she was already feeling very blissful. Oh, Lord Ram, who's holding Shankha Chakra, his eyes are like lotus. So she is also singing similar thing. Pangaya Kannane, Pade Lorembavai, she starts singing. And Andal and her friends, they can actually hear that this friend has started singing. She's also glorifying Lord Ram and she's singing the same words. And when Andal saw this, when she heard that this girl is singing like this in her room, Andal was very happy. She said, "Ah, so nice. Fortunately, this friend is already awake. We don't have to spend too much time waking her up now. She will come out very easily." So Andal, she says she feels very happy, and when she hears that this girl is already singing about Lord Ram, Pangaya Kannane Pade Lorembavai, then Andal feels this is like this Pasuram starts with an exclamation. You can see an exclamation mark over there. Andal says, "Elle, Elle means wow, aha, so nice." Ilankiriye means, oh, this girl, she's like a young parrot. So beautifully she's singing. So this is like an exclamation. "Elle, wow," like that. And then suddenly this girl stops singing and then there is no voice. It's like very silent again. Then Andal tells, oh, she was till now she was singing. What happened? Now there is no noise. Looks like she went back to sleep. Innu murangudiyo. Oh, you went back to sleep. Then the this girl from inside she replies. Actually, this is the first pasuram where the friend inside what she says they are actually here. They are in the form of dialogue in the pasuram. Till now, whatever we saw that the girl refutes from inside, they say that no, this is not yet indication. They are actually inferred according to because of the because of the presentation of the pasuram or how the next sentence follows. They have been interpreted that the girl inside has spoken like this. She has asked this question, therefore Andal is replied like this. But in this pasuram, this is the first pasuram where the girl inside, whatever she has said, is actually there in the pasuram also in the form of a dialogue. So here it is. This whole pasuram is like an actual dialogue where Andal speaks and this girl speaks in this way. Back and forth, there's a conversation. So it's very beautiful. So when Andal and her friends say that Innu Murangodiyo, oh, looks like she's still sleeping. Then this girl inside, she doesn't like it. She says, Sillandani, oh, what is this? In this Dhanur Mas, when it is already so cold outside, all of you are speaking so loudly, and your voices are like it's like so shrill to the ears, to my ears. It is as if pouring chilled cold water on somebody in during peak of winter season. That is how it sounds. Your shrill voices. That's how it sounds to me. So after saying like that, see, she's saying, "Still and ready means chill. Chill means, oh, why you're all shouting so in such a shrill voice?" Then this girl inside, she realizes that, oh my God, what did I say? This Andal and her friends, they are actually great Bhagavatas, and they have come to my door to wake me up. I shouldn't have said like that. So she corrects herself. Then after saying, "Still and ready, why is such shrill voice you all are shouting?" Immediately she says, "Nangai mir podarigindri." Nangai mir means it is like praising them. It is like saying, it is like Nangai mir is a very respectable term. It's a very respectable, honorable term. So that is how she addresses them. And then Anda tells her friends that, oh, just see this girl. She is so smart. She is exactly like Sugriva. So now we will see a beautiful dialogue between took place between Sugriva and Lakshman and Hanuman. The speciality, the beauty is that in every Pasuram, Andal has highlighted some character. Like in one of the Pasurams, we saw that friend was compared with Sita. Her qualities and her looks and everything was compared to Sita. In another Pasuram, we saw that girl's family was compared to Lakshman. So like this, we saw different comparisons from Ramayana. Now here, this girl, she is being compared to Sugriva. So Andal is saying that just see, this girl is exactly like Sugriva. When Sugriva was told by Lord Ram that you come here, come and report to me with your Sena, Banar Sena, after the Chaturmas period, 4 months of Chaturmas period. So that period was already over, and Sugriva was nicely enjoying with his wife. He was staying in his, in his Rishyamukha mountain. He was coronated as a king, and he was apparently had forgotten everything externally. And that time, Hanuman, he tells, one day he reminds, just before Lakshman came, Hanuman reminded Sugriva that, my dear Sugriva, you are in you are spending time in a lot of comfort right now. You are in so much comfort zone, but now it is time to gather your friends. Gather all the friends means gather your army, all the vanaras, and get them ready. Mitranam sangraha sheshastam bhavan kartumarhati. So Hanuman tells that it's time now. Mitranam sangraham. Sangraha means gather all the Vanara army and get them ready. So when Hanuman told this, at first instance, Sugriva was not very happy. He said, what do you think? I don't know that. So Sugriv said, Tasya tadvachanam shrutva kale sadhu nirupitam. Sugriv said, what do you think? I don't know all this. Do you think that I'm not doing anything about it? I'm also gathering. I have already sent messages to all the Vanaras all over the place, and they are all and have told them that they should all come and gather over here. And then when Sugriv, after he said like that to Hanuman, immediately he said, it dawned upon him, "Arey, big mistake. I committed a big mistake. I shouldn't have spoken like that to Hanuman. Who is he? He is my well-wisher. He is a Mahabhagavata, is a great devotee of Lord Ram. And he's such a confident of Lord Ram that, oh, I really kind of really offended. I shouldn't have spoken like this." Immediately he corrected himself. He said that, he said, Sugriva Sattva Sampanna Chakara Mami Muktamam. He said that um, Sugriva Sattva Sampanna Chakara Mati Muktamam. He told him that, yes, what you have told is very correct. Hanumanji, you have given me the most timely advice, and I will exactly do the way you have told me. Good that you reminded me. You are really my well wisher, that you really woke me up at the right time. So he corrected himself by saying, first he said that, what do you think? I don't know all this. And then when he realized that, oh, I'm talking to Hanuman like this, he immediately said, no, no, I'm very grateful to you. It is good that you told me. I'm so grateful. You woke me up at the right time and you reminded me of my duties. He told me, he told him like that. Mati Muttamam, you gave me the best buddhi. Mati means the best advice you have given to me. So he told him like that. And then, so this is how it happened. And so when Andal told this to this girl that, oh, you are exactly like Sugriv, this is how he spoke to Hanuman. Then this girl from inside, again she became a little angry. Not angry exactly, but she couldn't take it. So she again gave it back. She said, oh, I am not, means Andal told this girl that you are somebody who is very smart at talking, who is very, you can juggle words and you're very, you're, if you say something wrong, you're very smart in patching up and covering up what you have said. So you're very smart in speech. So then this girl, when she heard that, she again gave it back. She said, Valleyun kattu. So Andal is saying, Valleyun katturaigal pandayun vayaridum. Oh, we know this. We know that you have this talent. Since very long time, we already know about you. We know that you have this talent, that you are very smart at speaking, at talking. Valle un katturaigal means we know that Pandeyun Vairun. Pandey means since long time you already know that you are very smart at talking. So when this girl heard this, she said, oh, I am not smart at talking. You all are very smart at talking. Vallirgal Ningale. Ningale, not me. Ningale. Ningale means you. You all are the persons who are very smart at talking. So after she said that, after she said like this, now this is the second time when she gave a little harsh reply. Not me, you are the ones who are very smart at talking. Again, she felt bad. Arey, baapre, my God. Again, I committed a mistake. I shouldn't have done like this. Why did I speak like this again? Hey, these girls, they are my best friends. They are my best well wishers. They have come all the way just to take me with them. And they are waiting for me at my door. And they are trying so much to take me along with them. And I forgot all that. I became so ungrateful. And how could I say like that to them? Such harsh words. I gave them such a harsh reply. Immediately she said, Nane dana idaga. So then she said, Nane dana idaga. That means she said, no, no, not like that. This girl also, she said that actually you are calling me Sugriv, but you all are also like Lakshman. I am like Sugriv, that's okay, but all of you are like Lakshman, she says. So what did Lakshman do? When Lakshman came to meet Sugriv, Lord Ram had sent Lakshman that you go and remind the Sugriv, he has still not come. Tell him that it's time now to gather the Vanara Sena. What is he doing? And Lord Ram had told him that, but see, you speak to him properly, don't go and fight with him. But Lakshman, when he saw Lord Ram's, how he was feeling separation and he was waiting that some activity should begin to go in search of, to search Sita, he couldn't bear that. So actually, Lakshman ji, he went to meet Sugri with great anger only. And Lakshman, when he went in that mood, he went and he spoke. He spoke to Lakshman in great anger. He said, Sugriva Kathyatam Vatsa Mamagamanamityuta Tasya Vakyam Yadi Ruchihi Kriyatam Sadhu Vanaraha. He told, hey Sugriva, what do you think? That same door from where Vali was sent, that door is still open. And uh, we have the capacity to send you back from there. So don't forget that it's time to do your duty. Tasya vakyam yadi ruchihi kriyatam sadhu vanaraha. He said like that. And then when Lakshman, after saying this, Lakshman also felt very bad because what happened, we see in this conversation that Lakshman was came very angrily. He had actually come and he wanted to chastise Sugriva. But Sugriva, what he did, Hanumanji is like a perfect spiritual master who, if he was not there, things would have really been different. Hanumanji gave very good advice to Sugriva, and he told him that, see, don't go and fight with Lakshman now. You take a back foot and you apologize that it's your mistake. So Sugriv did everything like that. And not only that, he sent Tara first to pacify Lakshman. And then he also came running with folded hands that, oh, Lakshman, I'm so, I'm so sorry. I have delayed everything. I should have come before myself, but I have made you to come here. Please forgive me. Please pardon me. I am your friend and I will do everything that is needed. So in this way, he started speaking. So when Lakshman saw this behavior and this nature of, uh, feeling very akinchana means feeling that accepting, he apologized and he's saying that I made a mistake. So when Lord Lakshman saw this behavior in Sugriv, he also took a back foot. And Lakshman said, no, no, not at all. Absolutely fine. You're my friend. Please, don't mind. I said something out of, just because I could not tolerate the separation of Lord Ram. Um, Maya tvam purushanyuktastavam kshamasva sakhe mama. So Lakshman is also saying, kshamasva sakhe mama. Actually, I'm not at angry with you. Just that, Lord Ram is feeling so much pain and separation. I couldn't bear that. So some, unpleasant words came out of my mouth. But actually, you are my best friend. So you also please forgive me. Kshamasva sakhe mama. Lakshman is saying like this. So in this beautiful conversation, what we see is that both Sugriva, initially Sugriva says something to Hanuman, and then he immediately understands. He realizes that, oh, I shouldn't have spoken like that, and he apologizes and rectifies everything, and he says, no, no, actually, I'm grateful to you because you are my well wisher, and you are telling me the right thing. He told Hanuman, and when Lakshman came, Lakshman was very angry. So Sugriva pacified him. He sent Tara. Then he also pacified him by immediately. He did not first give any justifications that I am doing everything. You don't see anything. Who told you that I am not doing? He didn't give any justifications. He first apologized. He took all blame. He said, I am, I have." I have not been responsible. I have not been dutiful. I should have come before. Please forgive me. I have made a mistake. I'm feeling very bad about it. I will rectify the situation. So he immediately took the blame on himself instead of justifying. And seeing that he is feeling this way, Lakshman also immediately became very soft and he said, no, no, actually, even I am not angry with you. Please pardon me. You're my priya sakha. Kshamasva sakhe mama. I shouldn't have spoken to you like that, but somehow it happened. But please forgive me. So both of them, they kind of reconciled with each other. So this is a very beautiful and very important dialogue in Ramayana where how Bhagavatas or how devotees should speak parasparam. If there is any such aparad while speaking, they should immediately go and seek forgiveness from that devotee, and they should not I mean leave it with that. So we saw that over here. Sugriva apologized to Hanuman. Sugriva apologized to Lakshman. Lakshman also apologized to Sugriva. So this is how devotee sambhashan or parasparam, when they meet, if there is any unpleasant exchanges, this is how they should reconcile and apologize to each other and seek forgiveness and have a good relation. So this pastime signifies that. So over here, the girl inside, she is like Sugriva, and Andal and the friends outside, they are compared to Lakshman, and both of them are saying, Nani da Naiduga. No, no, not you. I am to be blamed. I spoke wrongly to you. Then Anda from outside, she says, no, no, Nani da Naiduga. I shouldn't have spoken like that to you, but I spoke to you harshly. So the girl inside also says like that. And then Andal says, Olli, nee poda, unakkena verudaye, come out fast. Why don't spend more time in getting dressed and all that? What you're wearing is very good. Come out. So then that girl inside, while she's just correcting, her dress and everything, she's doing that parallelly and she's talking while she's coming out. She says, Yellarum pondaro. Has all other friends of us, have they all come already? So just like Sugriva, he had actually started working. He had actually sent messages to the Vanaras and done all those things. But the only mistake that he did was he did not report it to Lord Ram. He should have reported that, oh, these are the things that he has already started doing. But he didn't do that. So when after all these conversations, Sugriva started asking, have all the Vanaras come? Have everybody assembled? So then he goes and starts counting. Yes, he's come, Nala, Neela, everybody's there. So similarly, this girl is asking, has everybody come? So Anta is saying, why don't you come and check for yourself? You come, you touch each and every girl and take an attendance. Because Anda wishes that this girl is such a pure-hearted devotee. She wants that everyone should get the touch of this girl. So she says, you come and pondaro, pond ennikol means you come and count everybody. And then Andal says, what are we going to do? Let us go and sing Vallanai Kondranai. Vallanai Kondranai means Vallanai. Kabanda. Kabanda was a very great Vallan. Vallan means a very strong demon. And Lord Ram, that he chopped off his long hands and killed him. And this Kabanda, he was the one who told about Sugriva. And then Lord Ram went and met Sugriva. And then he met, Sugriva told him about Vali. Vali is the Matran. Matran means uh, he considered Sugriva to be his enemy. And because of that, he considered Lord Ram also to be his enemy. Vallanai Kondranai. Vallanai Kondranai is here. He killed Lord Ram killed Kabanda. Matrarai Matrarikka Vallanai. He killed Vali, but more than that, he killed the enmity in Vali. Because when Vali was killed, initially he was upset that why Lord Ram killed him, hiding behind the tree. But after having that dialogue with Lord Ram, and when Lord Ram explained to him why he was killed in this way, Vali had absolutely no enmity, and he did Anjali. Anjali Mudra means folded his hands and he said that I'm very grateful to you and what you have done for me is perfect. So Lord Ram's speciality is that he removes the enmity from his enemy's heart. Vallane Kondrane Matrare Matrarikka Vallane. He removed the enmity. And Maya Vallane Mayanai Padelu. So this is Mayanai. Mayanai means Lord Ram who does such pastimes which are like agatita ghatana, means something which cannot come together, it comes together. Like he kills the enmity of the enemy, but and the not the enemy. So when the enemy dies also, he's like Bali, when he died, but he was very grateful, his enmity was over. So this is only possible by Lord Ram because he's Mayanai, this kind of a thing. So this was a very important pasturam, where behavior between two devotees is very nicely portrayed over here. And then going ahead to the next one. Hari? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So now all the girls have been woken up, and yeah, so all the girls have gathered now, and now they go ahead. So they all meet at the Pavai Kalam. Pavai Kalam is the place where all the girls are supposed to meet. So they all meet over there, and now they are all going ahead. So while going together, they reach the house of the palace of Lord Ram. You can see that there is a door, and there is a guard over there. So Andal goes there, and Andal she glorifies the guard. So she is teaching us, when we go to the Lord's temple, how we should go. We should not directly go and take darshan of the Lord. We should offer our obeisances to the other, like Jai Vijay. Usually, when we go to South India, there is Jai Vijay. They are called as the Dwarapalakas. So we should take their blessings first, and then we should enter the temple. So here there is a Dwarapalaka, and Andal is calling him Nayakanai. Nayakanai means he is the one who is, Nayakanai Nindra Nanda Gopan. So she's calling this the guard over here, security guard, as Nanda Gopan. Nanda Gopan means one who gives a lot of happiness to others and he protects others. So it seems Sugriva was always, two people were already always guarding Lord Ram in his Vanvas period. One was Sugriva, another was Lakshman. So Sugriva was someone was the kind was he used to guard Lord Ram, and his nature was such that he used to give lot of happiness to all the Vanaras, his Vanar Sainya, and he would always protect them. Whenever there was any danger, Sugriva would be the first one to jump in front and protect his Vanar Sena. So he was that kind of a person. So this first guard over here is compared to Sugriva. She's calling him Nanda Gopan. Nanda Gopan over here means one who gives a lot of happiness to others and protects them. Koil Kapane, he's the security guard of this temple or the palace. So she says that please let us in. And when Andal pleaded to them like that, to this first security guard, he's compared to Sugriva. He immediately opened the door and he let them in. So they went inside. And then after going inside, there was another guard. So it seems there was a Garuda Dhwaja, and near that Garuda Dhwaja there was a second guard. So this guard is compared to Lakshmana, and Lakshmana was a little tough person. So Lakshmana, usually he would not allow anybody and everybody to meet Lord Ram. He would ask many questions. He would always doubt that why have they come, what was their intention. So he would ask many questions. So we know how when Bharata's army was coming, he was very doubtful. So Lakshman, out of his love for Lord Ram, he would not easily allow anybody to meet him. And this is how Lakshman all and Sugriva all night they would stay awake and protect Lord Ram. So the second guard is compared to Lakshman, and he is not letting the girls inside. He's saying that, Ari, who are you all? Why have you come here? So Andal tells him that uh, Manikadavam Tal Tiruppavai, please open this door. Manikadav means there are bells in the door. She says, please open the door, which is having so many bells. So this person, this second security guard who is like Lakshman, he's asking, who are you all? So Andal tells them that Ayar Siramiyaro Muk, we are all very small girls. We have come here. Why have you come here? This guard is asking. So Andal tells him that yesterday, Lord Ram, he told us that he is going to give us parai. Parai, you all know this parai word has been coming. Arai parai mayan manivannan nannale vainirna. Nannale means yesterday he told us that all of you come to my house tomorrow and I will give you the parai. So who is he? That Lord Ram, who is Mayan. We just saw Mayan means somebody who does very wonderful pastimes. And he is Manivannan. Manivannan means though he is very great, he does very astonishing pastimes, he's still Manivannan. Manivannan means he's like a gemstone. A gemstone is very small, so we can easily keep it. We can hold it inside our hand in the fist. So though he is very great, he's still very accessible to everybody, even to the common people. So she reminds him that he has called all of us. And then Andal says that, so this security person, the second guard, he says, how can I believe all of you that you have come here with the right intention? So Andal tells him, Tuyo mai vandum, tuyilala paduvan. Please know, we have come, Tuyo mai vandum. We have come with very pure intentions. How we have come? We have come exactly like Vibhishan. You know how Vibhishan had come? With very pure mind he came. And he came and met Lord Ram and he did Sharanagati to him. Tuyo mai vandum, tuilala paduvan. So Andal reminds this person over here that we have come exactly like Vibhishan. How did Vibhishan come? He came and he did Sharanagati to Lord Ram. With he did Shadavida Sharanagati. That means he did what was Anukul. He knew that it is he for him to leave to go and take shelter of Lord Ram is the most Anukul thing for him to do. So he did that. He went to Lord Ram. Then he did Pratikulasya Varjanam. He tried to advise Ravan, but he did not listen. So he gave up Ravan. He gave up his family. He gave up all his wealth and everything that was there in Lanka, and he went to Lord Ram. So Pratikulasya Varjanam he did. And then he did he displayed Akinchanya when he came to Lord Ram. He told Lord Ram that I have nothing. I am the brother of Ravan. What can you expect from me? I am the lowest of the low. I have nothing. I have no qualification. Please accept me. So this is Akinchanya. So this also Vibhishan he showed this, and he showed Goptritva. Goptritva means he chose that he spoke that Lord Ram. He spoke to Lord Ram that you should only protect me. He expressed that desire to him. He chose Lord Ram as his Gopta. Gopta means his protector. And he displayed Mahavishwasam. How did he display Mahavishwasam? He said, Parityaktva Maya Lanka. He said, Vibhishan had given up Lanka in the mood. He was in no mood to go back. He did not say that in case Ram doesn't accept me, I'll come back. I'll just try what happens. Otherwise, I'll come back. So he had no return journey to Lanka. He said Parityaktva Maya Lanka. So he knew that only Ram and only Ram was his shelter, and there was nothing like going back. So that was his Mahavishwasam. So in this way, he did Shadvida Sharanagati. And the girls are telling, Andal is telling that this is how we have come, exactly like Vibhishan. We have come and Ram has told us that he will give us Abhayam. He told Vibhishan also that day that I will give you Abhayam, a fearlessness. And, so he's, and then the girls are telling that Vayal Munnam Munnam Matra Deyamma. Please, my dear sir, please don't say anything negative from your mouth that you should not go inside, go back. Please, don't utter such negative words from your mouth. Please say only auspicious things, because there is whenever we are trying to do some good work, we should never pronounce anything inauspicious. Like, we should not say anything negative, that, oh, what if it doesn't happen, what if we miss the train, what if. So we should not even speak such things. We should only speak positive things. So Andal is saying, please, my dear sir, don't speak anything negative from your mouth. Neya nilaikadavam nikkelorembavai. We are also having lot of affection for the Lord, just like you have affection for Him. We are also having so much affection, and we only want to go and sing His glories. So please open this door and let us in. So after hearing such nice things about from these girls, this second gatekeeper, who was like in the mood of Lakshman, he also opened the door and let the girls in. Okay, so now they are going to the next house. They are going, and Ujjwal Radhe, I hope you all are getting the thread. I mean, okay. So
Yes, Mataji.
yeah. So first they woke up all the friends.
Yeah.
First five younger friends, junior friends, then the
Then
five
the
next.
mature ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the matured ones, senior friends. Then they went and took permission from the guards. There were two guards. One was in the mood of Sugriva, who was very loving and protecting. He let them in. Second was in the mood of Lakshman, who was very strict, very guarded. So with their sweet words, they took his permission, assured him that we have come like in the mood of Vibhishan, and then they go in. So now from here in this Pasuram, they are going to wake up the family members of Lord Ram. So now they go inside, and Andal starts singing Ambarame Tannire Sore Aranjayum. So she sees that Dasharath is sleeping over there inside. So they are already inside the house of the Lord. So you can see that Dasharath is sleeping first. Dasharath. So Andal is waking up Dasharath Maharaj by saying, "Oh Dasharatha, you are Ambarame Tannire Sore." It seems Dasharath Maharaj was very, very generous. In Ayodhya, at any instance, Dasharath Maharaj would always give a lot of charity to people. He would keep giving charity of clothes, pure drinking water. He would create reservoirs of drinking water. He would do a lot of annadanam, like in Ayodhya now. So many organizations are going to come and do prasadam distribution over there. So Dasharath Maharaj was also doing always annadanam at any yagya, any good news, any moment of happiness. He will always keep doing annadan. And when he was giving clothes in charity, or he was giving water or annadan, it looked as if he was born to do that only. He would do it with such enthusiasm. And so they woke up, they were waking up Lakshman like this, Emperuma Nanda Gopala Yalandirai. But the verse is Nanda Gopal. Nanda Gopal is our Krishna's father. Nanda Gopal also means one who one who has bhogya vastu in abundance. Bhogya vastu means all those things which can be used for enjoyment in abundance. All the things that are needed by human society, things that give us happiness in abundance, whether it is grains or wealth or whatever you say. And not only that, with that, whatever abundant property he has, what he does, he shares it with the praja. He gives everything to praja and he protects them also. That's why he's Nanda Gopala. So this is the meaning of Nanda Gopala over here. So she's calling Dashrath as Nanda Gopala because he's having a lot of bhogya vastu, or things meant for things that give enjoyment, and means please understand this as sattvic enjoyment, like grains and clothes and wealth and things like that. And he's sharing it with his praja, always giving charity, and he's also protecting his praja. So he's Nanda Gopala. So this is how they are waking up Dashrath, glorifying him. So many things they are speaking about him, that he is giving charity of clothes, pure water, annadan, and then he's sharing all the good things he has with his praja, and he's protecting them always. So Dasharath Maharaj gets up very happily and he allows the girls. They are taking permission from Dasharath Maharaj. Can we please go ahead and wake up other members? So Dasharath Maharaj is very happy. He says, he blesses them. He says, go, go. Then next they are waking up Kaushalya Devi. So for Kaushalya, they are very respectfully saying, Kombanar kellam kolunde kulavilakke. So they are saying that Kaushalya Devi, she is like a lamp in this Raghukula. She is the lamp over there. And not only that, she is like the kolunda. Kolunda means the smallest tender leaf that appears on the tip of the plant. So if anything happens to the plant, any infection, that tender leaf is the first one that will dry off. So yeah, Kausalya was so affectionate. If anything happened to any citizen of Ayodhya, and if she would come to know, she would be very, very disturbed about it. And she was the first one to feel the most disturbed. So she was so affectionate. So she's saying, Kombanar kellam kolunde kulavilakke emperu mati Yasoda arivurai. Are, what is this? Yasoda. You're talking about Kaushalya, but here it is Yashoda. Yashoda means Kaushalya Devi. She gives Yashas. Yashas means Mangalam. Mangalam, or she gives mangalam, or auspiciousness to anybody that she meets, especially Lord Ram. This verse comes when Lord Ram was going to Vanvas. Kaushalya Devi spoke a Mangalam verse for Lord Ram, and she told in that the same verse was spoken by Vinata Devi to Garuda. And I'm telling you the same verse. And she said that this verse means that may all the directions protect you, may all the devatas protect you, and may everything be very auspicious for you. So it is very nice. It's a very Mangalam prayer, Mangalmay prayer. So this is how, yeah, she gave this very good auspicious. She sent Lord Ram with very auspicious words, and she gave him yashas. Yashas means she said that you will. She gave him good fortune that you will come back safely. All three of you will come back safely. So may good fortune always be with you. So that's why she is Yashoda, one who can give that yashas or good fortune to others. We saw this in one previous verse also. So Kaushalya Devi, she's calling her as Yashoda Arivu Rai. She doesn't wake her up. It seems mother-in-law should not be woken up. So respectfully they say that please know that we have come. Don't get up. And then they go and say Ambara Mudarat Hungi Ulagalanda. So they start telling the Lord. They start glorifying Lord Ram now. They say Ambaram Udarat Hungi Ulagalanda. So she says that Lord Ram, he removed all the fears of the Devatas. He told when the Devatas went and prayed in the present, first they went and prayed to Brahmaji, and then Lord Brahma went to the Kshira Sagar with all the Devatas, and he prayed that this Ravan and other people are giving so many, that causing so many problems. So then uh, the Lord, he told them, Bhayam Tyajata. Bhayam Tyajata means give up all fear. I will very soon incarnate and I will protect all of you. So immediately the Lord said that and he became Antardhan. Next moment he took, Dasharath Maharaj was performing a Putra Kameshti Yagya and he came there and in that Yagya Purush came and he offered a payasa, sweet rice preparation, and we know that how Lord Ram was he appeared from the womb of Mother Kaushalya. So then he ruled for 11,000 years and he protected everybody in this world. And then they realized that why is Lord Ram not waking up? We are saying so many things about him. He's not waking up. Then they realized, Ari, we have done some mistake. We have not woken up Lakshman, his dear brother. Before waking up Lakshman, we woke up Ram. So then they start waking up Lakshman. And then they say that, dear Lakshman, please wake up. They say they glorify his feet. They say that his lotus feet are very auspicious. Lakshmanam Lakshmi Vardhanam. So he represents good fortune. And Hanuman also told Sugriv, it seems, that good fortune is standing at your door. That means what? Lakshman. Lakshman has come to call you. This Lakshman is none other but good fortune. He is standing at your door. And so, so in this way, Andal is saying that this verse that from Valmiki Bhagwan we see that Valmiki Bhagwan says Lakshmanam Lakshmi Vardhanam. Hanumanji is saying that good fortune is waiting at your door. And another time, Ram himself, he tells Lakshman that you please coronate Vibhishan because your hands are very auspicious. And if you do it, if you coronate him, everything will be very auspicious and there will be good fortune in Lanka. And so three people called Lakshman that he is good fortune. And also he is Baladeva. Now Baladeva means our Balaram. But Baladeva over here means Lakshman, he is Balashali. He went and killed Indrajit. Indrajit was such a Mayavi demon. He was killed by Lakshman. And after Lakshman killed Indrajit, Lord Ram told him, he embraced him and he told him that Lakshman, 50% work is already done. You have made my work very easy now. So she is saying that you are Baladeva. Umbiyum Niyum Murangelorembavai. Please, Lord Ram and your younger brother Lakshman, along with your younger brother, both of you, please wake up. And please wake up and give us all that we have come here for. So, in this way, very beautifully, Andal wakes up. We saw today that she woke up two friends. She woke up. She pleaded with the guards to go inside. Then she woke up Lord Ram's family members. We saw the meanings of the word Nanda Gopala, Yashoda, and Balaram from the angle of Ramayan. We saw how Lord Lakshman stands for good fortune. There are three places where it is mentioned like that. So we saw all this. and then it's already 8:30. Though I had planned to do 9 verses today, but I am like, as usual, lagging behind. So even the grace time did not save me. We'll stop with this. We'll continue next time. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mataji. We don't want this to ever end. So
No,
I'm just,
actually,
yeah.
I wanted to complete it before 22nd Jan, but my speed is like, I don't know. Okay.
I'm just eagerly waiting like how this goes forward, and then like how would we relate this to the other family members of Krishna? Like there's one a special character whom you spoke about in the last session, Nappinai or
That is
some
coming. That is the next
coming
part.
next
That
month.
is, yes, that is the next one. I had planned next four, but
Okay. Yes. We look forward eagerly for the next session, Mataji. So we will have it on Monday.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Monday is 15th. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. No, no time.
Shavya, you can stop recording,
Yeah, yeah,
Shavya.
yeah.